Well, with all that rain in our territory, flooding isn't the only problem that we have to deal with. Those pesky mosquitoes are wreaking havoc on everyone. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the story.
Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, mosquitoes. Just yesterday we said rain, 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 and it kind of follows. One follows the other. I'm here with family physician, Dr. Wilbert Williams, and in his office here in the state, Glen. And the first thing that comes to my mind is I just can't get those suckers out of my apartment. I've tried duct taping the screens and everything, but we're getting really inundated in our territory by mosquitoes, and it's really not laughing better, is it, when you talk about possibility of dengue or West Nile? First of all, we could get into the preventive things about no standing water, and wearing long garments and things when you're gardening and things like that. But let's say you get a lot. What are some symptoms to look for? What are the treatment procedures for dengue and West Nile, things like that?
Okay, first of all, we're having a problem in the Virgin Islands right now. Usually we'll find a very high level of mosquitoes late summer and early fall. And dengue virus and West Nile virus is caused by the flavivirus. So they each share in that virus. But the difference between the two is that the dengue virus is the reservoir is the mosquito, and in West Nile virus, the reservoir is birds, and also it can also be small mammals. Basically, what happens is the Aedes mosquito and dengue, when it bites you, what it does is it transfers that flavivirus into your system. And the incubation period may be somewhere from 2 to 14 days, averaging 7 to 14 days. And what happens, the individual begins to have a fever. You can have a febrile stage of dengue fever, and the individual may just have a fever. If they're young, they may have no symptoms at all, just a low-grade fever, no symptoms. Also, what can happen is this can be confused with a viral illness or influenza, because many of the symptoms cross over. So the individual may not only have a fever, but they may also have muscle ache and pain. They may have headache. They have a sore throat. They may have congestion. They may have cough. Muscles may become very, very tender, and they may feel quite fatigued and have these symptoms that may appear to be influenza. When we look at the West Nile virus being transmitted through birds as a reservoir, the first case of West Nile virus was found in New York City in 1999, and what they found was people developed fever, similar symptoms to the dengue fever, sore throat, malaise, muscle ache and pain. And some of those people developed seizures. Some of them had convulsive episodes, and also some of them developed meningitis and encephalitis.
Wow. Well, you really know your stuff. That's a lot. That was a mouthful. The best thing I could say is, I suggest if you have these symptoms and you think you've gotten bitten, to your doctor. Make sure that you get that checked out so it doesn't progress.
Yes, and another thing I'd like to mention to the people in the Virgin Islands, any standing water that you have around your house, you should try to get rid of that, because the mosquitoes love to live in standing water, water that is not fresh and is just there.
Let me stop you. I've always wondered about that. Before I leave the house, if I got a couple of dirty dishes I don't feel like doing them, I'll just put a little dish liquid in the water, and I think everyone does that. Dirty dishes. Is it good as long as it has like some soap in it, and then leave it in there? I shouldn't be leaving any dishes.
Well, number one, unless all those dishes and utensils are submerged in water with soap or some type of cleansing agent, thank you for feeding the mosquitoes. And as far as leaving standing water inside the house, even though it has soap, mosquitoes just gravitate to water. I guess the detergent would be, or the cleansing agent would be a deterrent to the mosquitoes being there. But you have to really be meticulous about keeping your house as dry as possible, because this could mean having serious mortality or death, and this is a very serious problem.
Does that mean leaving the toilet lid open too?
I will close my toilet lid. If you're not sitting on it, then close it. Okay.
Those are good words to close. Sitting to close it. It's fun. You're with Dr. Wilbert Williams. Watch those mosquitoes. Dr. Wes Small for News Channel 8.
All right.
Your Caribbean Report. That's up next right after the break.